Hello guys, today's video will go over the technical and installation aspect of the upcoming PS5 firmware update, which will include the use of the PS5's expansion bay for SSD drives. I'd also like to take the time to thank Sony for allowing me to be a part of this beta test. My choice of SSD for my PS5 is the Samsung 2TB 980 Pro, which has the read speed of over 7,000 megabytes per second. And I also got a heatsink, which is one of the requirements listed on the Sony website. If you're interested in the items that I have purchased, the links are going to be down in the description below. If you like what you saw today, please let me know by subscribing and commenting below. Now, the process of placing the thermal pads into our heat sinks and then also placing the SSD inside. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where other people have placed their, they have removed some of the stickers there on the SSD itself, and I don't think that's a good idea. I've done some research on that, and I don't think you're supposed to do that. part where I will be putting my SSD and the heatsink into the expansion bay and my PS5. I'm sure you all know this process already, that you have to remove that screw, pop this panel off. Depending on the size of your SSD, you need to remove this screw and the little groove that's underneath and slide it. I apologize. Slide it down. Please don't do what I just did. I accidentally almost destroyed my slot there. You gotta move this groove down based on the size you have. Mine is the 2280, so that's why my screw, the groove and the screw had to be moved down that way. Very easy, light pressure. Put the screw in. And that's it. Most people thought it's a complicated process. People think it's a complicated process, that Sony placed all these restrictions. I mean, people call them restrictions, but I think they're more like it's caution, so that you don't end up getting the wrong size SSD or the heatsink. It's just for your, you know, it's for your personal preference. It's for your information, so that you know and understand what the requirements are, so you don't get the wrong thing, so you can do it right. I just did that very simple and easily with no problem. Now it's time for the moment of truth. We will then plug it in and test and see if we can actually get the PS5 to use this SSD. Well, that's all, guys, for this video. Thank you so much for sticking around and checking it out. As you guys can tell, with all my testing after I installed the expandable storage, the internal memory on the PS5 and the expandable storage weren't so different based on speed. Loading times for both The Division 2 and Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is a PS5 title and The Division 2 is a PS4 title. Their loading times weren't so different whether they were performing on the internal memory of the PS5 itself or the expandable storage. And it came down that, you know, it's actually worth it to upgrade your memory storage if you were thinking about it. And it's not a hard process either. Once again, I want to thank Sony for allowing me to do this beta test. And I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Thanks so much, guys. Peace.